14 ways to increase your visibility at work. Today we're going to be talking about advocating for yourself and having a cheerful disposition. This is part 3 of our series in raising your visibility at work. So, first thing you got to do is you got to advocate for yourself. All right? So, whether you're speaking up in meetings, whether you're asking for a raise, whether you're letting people know where you're coming from, you've got to make sure you advocate for yourself, because if you don't, nobody else is really going to do it for you. All right. So success is not one of those things where it just falls in your lap and like, oh, here it is. And no, you actually got to work for it. So make sure you're advocating for yourself. You guys can see this wind is getting out of control. So you're going to see the camera shaking a little bit. I can't do anything about that. So that's what it is. All right. So what's the next thing you need to do to be successful in raising your visibility at work? You got to be cheerful. Okay, try to find humor in those, situations, those conflicts where, hey, you know what, things are really getting tough. But you know what? I'm gonna try to find the silver lining in all of this. With that type of growth mindset, okay, that growth mindset, you're gonna stand apart from the next employee who probably harbors, feelings and, negativity and all those kinds of things. Be the type of person that when something bad happens or something negative happens or when a less than desirable event takes place, you're looking for that silver lining and you're maintaining that cheerful disposition. All right, so smile more. It's actually good for your health, believe it or not. So do a little bit of that, you're going to be better for it. Okay, so we talked about advocating for yourself and we talked about cheering. What's the next thing you need to do? Y'all, empathy. This is one of those skills that is grossly underutilized, okay? A few years ago back, I worked with an organization where there was like this strife between the management and the employees was taking place. And I was brought in to help kind of fix the problem. So of course, on day one, the employees were like, who's this guy? We're not gonna help him do anything. We're not even gonna think about helping him be successful. We're just gonna stay over here, he's gonna be over there, he's gonna do his thing. Okay, so that was the plate that I was given when I showed up. Within 8 months, I had the trust and the respect of these individuals. How did I do that? With empathy. I talked to them. And not at a surface level like, oh, hey, how was your day today? No. You actually have to talk to people, all right? When we talk about empathy, we're talking about understanding people where they're coming from, their perspectives. Doesn't matter if you agree with it or not. It's understanding people as they are, okay? So make sure when you're talking to people, you're asking about the family, what sports they watch, who are they as an individual? What do they like to do for fun? What makes them tick? By doing that, you build and you strengthen relationships. And when you do that, you become a more valuable asset to your organization, okay? So make sure you're empathizing, or I should say, practicing empathy in the workplace. By doing that, you're gonna make yourself a star, okay? Now, the final thing, the final piece of the puzzle in all of this, all right? You guys can see, I'm here on vacation. You've got to take breaks. You gotta take breaks, y'all. You gotta take breaks, go on vacation. Do not be one of these employees that works 24/7, never takes breaks, never takes vacation. Yeah, that's great for the employer, but understand you're burning yourself out. And star employees, those who are really good, like those who are really recognized for the work that they do, a lot of them, they take breaks, they take vacations. You gotta take time for yourself, you gotta recharge, you gotta be in a state where you can keep going for the long haul, all right? So, I used to be a police officer and, there were weeks where I worked 20 plus hours of overtime. Y'all, I was tired, okay? So if you're somebody who's working 24/7 and not, whether it's the beach environment or if you like to go camping, whatever it is, find the time to take care of you, okay? By doing so, you're gonna make yourself a more valuable employee. You're gonna raise your visibility at work because you're always energetic and you're not tired and worn out, okay? So, like I said, that was the final piece of the puzzle. If you want to raise your visibility at work, make sure you guys follow these strategic tips. Again, I'm Dr. Obed Magni. Thank you for watching this video series. If you're somebody who's interested in getting to the C-suite, if you're looking to promote, if you're looking to be a better employee, if you're trying to like manage stress at work, if you're trying to navigate through all this change, this channel's for you, okay? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you're somebody who's a manager, if you're a supervisor, a leader, if you're trying to be the best version of yourself in leading teams and leading organizations, this channel's for you because we're gonna have all kinds of tips to share to help you be the best version of yourself and your organization being the best version of itself. So, with that being said, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm gonna see you soon.